Hey, it's your old pal Lucid Stew again, and this time we're going to talk some more about DreamsCom2020, which is coming up on June 30th. I am making a bunch of booths for DreamsCom because I have a bunch of content that I want to show off. However, I don't want to hog up floor space at DreamsCom and have it be all about me. Thanks to a suggestion from my good friend Dorian, I have decided to make a space for people that want to showcase multiple booths without having them all in a DreamsCom scene. I have made a convention center. It is called DreamsCom Convention Center Template and is available in Dreams for Remix as we speak. Let's take a look inside. I built this to house my 8 DreamsCom booths, but there is room for over a dozen, assuming you have the resources to get that many into a scene. The convention center weighs in at 9% gameplay and 13% graphics. This is a pretty big structure. I'll put a standard puppet into the scene so you can get a sense of the scale. Minus the booths, cost of this scene is 7% gameplay and 12% graphics. You can reduce graphics all the way down to 7% without noticing terribly. And this isn't just for DreamsCom booths. You can imagine using this as you would any real-world arena, for sports and music events and/or games. Anything you could fit into a typical indoor arena. This is meant to be an indoor sculpt. The exterior has a few issues. If one were so inclined, this could be altered to work from an exterior point of view as well, with some minor alterations. Let's say you wanted to drop this into someone's city streets kit scene for some exterior shots during your event. You could certainly do that. The scene includes both sun and sky and gradient effects gadgets just to bring the level of ambient light up in the interior of the building. Of course, you can set those any way you like. I also have the scene fog distance turned all the way up because the building is large enough to notice the fog at default. As far as construction goes, the scene only has 7 pieces. It's good to know these in case you want to use them to change things. The first is this carpeted floor/wall. It is 2-sided and is laid down in an alternating pattern just to break things up a little. The structure is mainly composed of hundreds of copies of a single curved pipe shape. There are a couple of different materials types and a couple of subtle differences in shades of gray, but it's all just this one piece. These support masts are all one sculpt. There are 3 in the scene by default. Of course, this is not a real structure with real weight, so you can eliminate these and have the interior space completely open if you so choose. Next up is the support bar for the various lighting and sound rigs. This is intentionally designed to work with both the can light and the speaker sculpts. The clamp at the top is a hollow half cylinder, so you can rotate those somewhat if you like. The can lights are composed of 2 sculpts. One is the body. There is a gray circular indent on one side to help you line them up with the supports. The second is the lens component, so you can add glow and change the color depending on what scene lighting you're using. Neither the can lights nor the speakers are attached to the support bar, and both can be rotated and repositioned freely. The speakers are a single piece and center on the support bar, so they're a little easier to rotate without getting out of whack. The scene is set up by default with 8 booths in a semicircle. I made it this way because I'm going to put 8 booths into mine. The space is large and versatile and can comfortably handle between 2 and 16 booths in a wide variety of configurations. You can also forego the booths entirely and use this as a much larger display space without all the restrictions of the DreamsCom booths. In any case, if you plan to use this in conjunction with DreamsCom in some way, you will still need to make a DreamsCom booth to act as a doorway into and out of this larger space. If you'd like to know more about DreamsCom, check out my video about it in the card. There is no logic in the scene by default, but a quick word about how you might make use of the speaker and lighting rigs beyond visual props. For each speaker rig, you can set up a speaker gadget. This will allow you to set up different sounds and music in different zones of the space and have it conform to the speakers that are visible, creating a nice multi-sense continuity. You do this by laying down a speaker gadget and a sound. You then wire the sound envelope output to the speaker envelope input. Lastly, activate 3D panning on the speaker. To access the lens on the can lights, scope in. From there, you'll be able to adjust glow and color. I have light and shadow with glow turned off by default because these are quite far from surfaces other than the ceiling, so I'll leave that up to you. Some bleed through color on the ceiling looks nice. For simulating light coming from these props, you'll want to use spotlights where possible. You can fake it with a diffuse light, but the effect, especially the shadowing, won't be as satisfying as a spotlight. It's also worth noting that these rigs are not fixed in any way, so you can duplicate and move them as you please to suit your sound and lighting needs. And they're both 3 elements a piece, so you could have dozens without any real impact on your gameplay thermo. And lastly, there's the matter of the front door. To keep the player from being able to leave the space, there is an invisible floor/wall placed there. Of course, you can do whatever you like, but this is the designed area for your logical entrance-exit doorway to and from your DreamsCom booth. Turning that piece visible gives you a handy place to put your doorway gadget. Naming that will be up to the MM crew handling the event, since we do not know the names of the scenes that our booths will be placed into. This is also a good place for any signage you might want to have indicating that this is the way back into DreamsCom. Overall, I'm still working on the concept as I put mine together. I'm thinking I might make some element for hanging signs or banners from the roof. Anything I make in that regard will be published as soon as I'm done with it, so everyone else can make use of it too. And remember, your DreamsCom content needs to be submitted by the 24th. So in this video, I have shown you my DreamsCom Convention Center template for overachievers like me who have way more to show than can be placed into a DreamsCom booth. Even if no one uses it for DreamsCom, I think it makes a great indoor arena space. I have been toiling heavily on DreamsCom of late, but I am almost done. Lots more content from other areas of Dreams coming soon, so stay tuned. But that's all for now. Until next time, I'll see you in the Dreamiverse.